tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Made that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He was taken down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
19, Charger, 19, Panther 50, Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Bill Rowe from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
26 yards.
Gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Caught by Flowers. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good because the offense, I get a completion, I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain, I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
7 Pirates, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, Milroe escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Cowboy 80, go!
This one to Williams out left side. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Here's Braden Arbison for the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first. Offense up to the line fast. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Trap 50, trap 50! Let go!
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running once more with Brooks. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Third and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chandler now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
ATL started on disrespect. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this PI. Little John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low if you want this.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready, set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Gravity line. Ready.
Throwing here, Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Ready.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
60 Maverick. Hawk 70.
Now come out throwing. Completed to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
He's dropping back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out.
Alert! Alert! Bronco 80! Alert!
Going for it with Brooks. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a big shot.
At their own 29-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, man, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, man, watch do it. We survived outside off from the music. Hey, turn his TV off. Ain't want my type activity. Don't you
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Liking, hey, go!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Okay,
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
ready! Ready!
Working now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dragon 60! Get up! Gravity Lion! Ready!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gate across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now!
The RPO here. It's caught by Williams. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Bronco 2! Back! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Buffalo 18! Ready, ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. There's another one to Williams. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on the slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. Find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Ready! Let go!
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Starting at the 10. He gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Escapes a defender. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
70.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw it here on first. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. Ooh, sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And he's dragged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Put him in the stand. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog at the dog blood thicker than water. We done been.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Milroe from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Liking 18.
Now it's Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Following the play, we're going to have to pause as they tend to an injured player. It's Zay Flowers. Wow, an exciting playmaker for this offense who's being looked at.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get up. 18 Cardinal. Ready up.
Shotgun now for Milroe. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions tie and can take the lead here in the second. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? 60 biceps, 60, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Let's go. Panther 60. Top low 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80.
Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. No help at the time in the obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Viking 18. Ready,
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready up.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Gibbs. It's a 6-yard gain that sets up 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 77.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong and the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They'll throw to begin this drive. They set up the screen, Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let 1st down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cougar 19.
To throw here on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, which brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get it. Buck 70, Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, check.
And send the receiver left. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, 18. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 8-yard line.
70 Lions. 70 Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. In the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They'll start it behind the line. He lost that football. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Throwing here, Milrow. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. 49ers pose it in, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
70 Rangers. Come on, come on. 70, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Grab him, 60.
They send a tight end in motion. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 50. Trap 50. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lions.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Reeled in by George Kittle. He gets 6 following that penalty to bring up 2nd down and 9 now.
I think one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's going to manage a low in the yard on that drive up the gut. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 7.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back. And the result is 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Milroe now to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
'49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's in a lateral, and it's loose. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but it'll stay with him after the interception. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
We'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Crack all 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Warrior 70. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Lions take over.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
On the set.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 25 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Down by Jermaine Johnson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49ers' 35-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19. Go.
This time it's a passing play. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Here we go, stack. Viking 18.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions take a 4th-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the point after, here's Narbison.
For the point after.
The point after splits the upright. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Company Rangers, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He doesn't hold it out. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
79 Broncos. Trap 60.
Dropping back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Cut 19. 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Hand off here for Brooks. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pirates. Panther 11. 60 Bison.
And send their tight end right. They're going play action. This will be cut by Watkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Pickup. 1st down, 49ers.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, Pioneers. Mustang 19.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Panthers 60. Panthers Dragons 60.
Throwing now. It's his running back. And this one does not go far. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Ken, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He will have the Lions 1st down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
A gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard.